Hello everyone, Phantom here. So, over the weekend marked the 1 year anniversary of Tim Pool's epic meltdown where he attacked his subscribers, his audience, the night that he was pressured into commenting on Eliza Bleu and all of the bullshit she was pulling at the time. Pretty much one of his subscribers, Scroats McGroat, or Socrates McGroat, however you want to say his name, put out a super chat saying, "Look, I am going to stop giving you money. I'm going to stop watching you unless you condemn what this woman was doing." Was that harsh? Absolutely. Tim did not handle the situation well. And I'm going to say right now, two wrongs don't make a right. And for the people that are going to be in the chat are going to say, "I wasn't there, I didn't see it." I was there that night. That was the night I unsubscribed from Tim and went somewhere else. He handled that whole situation poorly. 100% poorly. A lot of people seen that night that Tim was a hypocrite. Tim built his brand and his image on somebody that stood for free speech, who was against deplatforming. He was against people false flagging people. However, Eliza Bleu, a person that he had on there twice, who he was literally had one of his reporters, Shane Cashman, go out and do a story on, literally running amok on YouTube. She got Brinty Venti and the Quartering and several others banned from X, Twitter at the time, because they were asking questions. They were literally going through her whole story of being a trafficked, she was trafficked, sex trafficked, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people know the background of Eliza Bleu. If not, I will leave the links to my videos in the description down below, because I made a few back in the day. So, that night, Tim literally just attacked his audience, and then come up with this bad take. Oh, these people that are in the chat, or they work for this PR firm and they're trying to get good publicity towards Eliza, and it was just a whole lot of nonsense. And in that stream, Ian Crossland literally went after the people that were questioning Eliza. And if you don't believe me, the stream is still up on Tim's channel. It's still there. Then not too long after that, Shane Cashman started putting out his 3-part puff piece, literally defending Eliza Bleu, not really, giving her the hard questions, not really going and, doing what a journalist is supposed to do. Oh yeah, that's right, he was a gonzo journalist, whatever that fucking means. Literally, he was getting one side of the story, Eliza's. Now, Tim gave the perception that Shane was going to talk to everybody that was part of the situation. He never did. He never contacted anybody that Eliza went after. People started poking holes in her story. They found these rap videos that she was a part of. She was dancing in them. She was a video vixen. She was so proud of it. There's videos of her calling her mother, telling her how, she's going to be this big star in, hip-hop videos and stuff like that. And then she started doing the whole advocate thing and literally tried to hide her past. And stuff came out. And more stuff, and more stuff, and people started coming out of the woodwork saying, "Look, this stuff that she's talking about that supposedly happened to her is a lie." There was so much stuff in those articles that Shane Cashman did, which, as of recording, I believe are still gone. I haven't been to Tim's website in a while, but I remember all three of them were published on Tim's website. After the third one came out, where Shane literally just went out and white knighted for Eliza, there was an editorial put on there, and then they were outright removed, gone. And around this time, a video surfaced of, I believe it was the night after the first time Eliza was on Tim's show. She was at, I believe, Adam's house. I can't remember his last name to save my life, but he was the original co-host that Ian took his place. And Ian Crossland and Eliza Bleu were sitting there hugging on each other. They were feeling each other up. This video got leaked. Within a few hours later, Ian Crossland did a video literally calling out Eliza Bleu. Then that night, on Tim's show, which is still up on his channel, he referenced Chrissy Mayer. She put a tweet out saying, look, a lot of my friends, myself, have been hit, false flag, false DMCA by Eliza Bleu. Tim said, yep, you got me. I guess I got to talk about it now. Kind of funny that he had to talk about it as soon as that leaked video of Ian and Eliza Bleu went out all over Twitter. It was on YouTube. It went everywhere. And a lot of us that were criticizing him for this whole situation were like, that makes a lot of sense that he doesn't want to talk about her because of this stuff. That's what we thought. Could be, might be not. And during this time frame, Tim did a half-assed apology, which I covered. It's on my channel. It's one of my videos on the channel. And it still left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth. A lot of people never went back to him. I never went back to him after that night. The only way I seen the apology, I seen clips up on X, Twitter. And I went over there. I watched the video. I watched his apology, which was stupid. And there's something else. I'm going to go back to the night that the whole him trashing his audience happened. In that stream, he said that Jeremy from the Quartering was supposed to be on a show, and they were going to talk about it. Tim literally was going to have the Quartering come on there and talk about the situation. That was a lie. Tim booked Jeremy from the Quartering months in advance before any of this shit happened. Before any of it happened. This happened in between them booking Jeremy from the Quartering to the events of him trashing his audience. At the last minute, the Quartering backed out. I really don't know what happened there. There were probably, I believe, scheduling problems. It was something. Then when Tim attacked his audience, I'm like, wow, Tim, you're supposed to be a guy that stands up for free speech. You said multiple times, you denounce people that false flag people. You denounce people that deplatform people. But yet, Eliza Bleu is doing this right after she did your show to people that you've had on your show, but yet you're not going to talk about her? You're not going to do this? I mean, this was Jack Murphy 2.0. And a lot of people remember Jack Murphy was a prominent guest on Tim's show up until he did his BS. Tim didn't talk about him. He ignored everything. And it died down for a little while. But then when Eliza Bleu happened, people didn't let it go because they remember the whole Jack Murphy situation and him just completely not saying nothing. After that, the very next stream, he switched it over to members only. People start having issues with that, myself included. And a lot of people attacked me in my other video, was talking about, when I said about him nuking his live stream because somebody said one thing and I mentioned that and I was attacked for it, like I don't know a business, or I've only been on YouTube for so long that I don't know what I'm talking about. The problem is, this is not my first YouTube channel. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I know the ins and outs of YouTube. I've done a lot on this platform. I know. After a year later, people have moved on. People have, they've talked about that night here and there. And it wasn't too long on Chrissy Mayer's one of her shows, she mentioned Eliza's back. And she's back at the whole I'm a victim's advocate scam once again. Do I believe Eliza Bleu is going to get back into the zeitgeist? I don't know. A lot of people know the truth. The truth is out there about her. The truth is out there that she's lied multiple times. She has faked a lot of stuff that happened in her past to cover up literally cover up what she did in her past. Still to this day, I don't watch Tim. I see the clips up on X because there's a lot of people I follow that follow Tim. They share his stuff up there. That's how I knew about the whole him nuking his stream, because of that guy saying the stuff about throwing people from helicopters. I seen the clips later on where he literally, goes after the guy and tells him off. I still don't know how many people actually went back after that situation. Did all of them go back? Did half of them go back? I really don't know. But I can say for certain, I've never gone back to his channel. I've never subbed to him ever again. I mean, really, the last thing I ever seen was his half-assed apology, and I criticized that because it was half-assed. He didn't take responsibility of what he said towards his audience. He doubled down, and that's the reason he lost my respect. I think Tim did a lot of good work. He's probably still doing a lot of good work. But that is a blemish on his reputation he's not going to get rid of. He's not. He alienated a lot of his subscribers, his fans, that night. And I want to put this in there before I end this video. Tim works for the audience. It's the audience that pay him for memberships, subscriptions to his website, super chats. The audience is paying him. There's a lot of YouTubers that respect their audience. That night, he never did. Was some of the stuff that was, asked of him harsh? Absolutely. Did he handle the situation well? Hell no. Two wrongs don't make a right. But instead of saying, look, these are the reasons why I'm not going to talk about it, which would have been a lot better than saying, you can go fuck yourself, you can go somewhere else, I don't want your money, then calling the people that were, asking stuff in the chat that, that they're part of this side op, they're part of this PR firm, they're part of this, collective to boost Eliza Bleu, was a whole lot of dog shit. And Tim knew it. Tim 100% knew it. And he got caught. Well, I'm going to end this here. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe for more great content. My links are down in the description down below. And also, my videos talking about this whole situation will be pinned in the comment section down below or in the description. I'm Phantom X, and I'll see you on the next one.